Raman M and SM Self-Awareness British on behalf of Mizoram University. Today, we will talk about the journey of Smart India Hackathon, transforming the idea into the solution. So
Wow.
I welcome again. I
Can you
welcome
be, can you be a little louder?
yes, sir. I will have
Pardon? Okay. Yes. Can you confirm whether the other speakers have joined or not? Not the participants, other speakers from my institution. Sriram? Okay. So other speaker also joined, no? Can you please confirm the other speaker? Joined. Okay. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. Good evening to all, especially Dr. Ambedkar for inviting us to share our knowledge on Smart India Hackathon. So I'm very happy to know that this initiative has been initiated by Mizoram University, by the Institution Innovation Council and Entrepreneurship Development Cell. Journey of Smart India Hackathon, transforming ideas into a solution. You must know the reason why a team from Sairam institution here. The reason is very simple. Okay, let's before going into the session, let's um, play one. I just want to see grab your attention. Okay, so just it's an IQ. Uh, you can answer either in the chat box or you can unmute your mic and tell. Okay, this is if 3 plus 1 is equal to 3, 6 plus 2 is equal to 2, 4 plus 6 equal to 4, 7 plus 6 equal to 2, then what is 5 plus 4? Any answer? Very good. Okay, the answer is 0. So instead of addition, you can go for multiplication and take the second digit. So who said the correct answer? May I know your name? May I know your thank you. Shawaz, congratulations for answering this. Uh, yes. So the reason we are here is in a last hackathon, Smart India Hackathon, Sairam institutions have won 9 first prizes, each 1 lakh rupees. We have sent 23 teams for the grand finale, that is highest in all over India. Out of 23 teams, 9 teams have got first prize. So that is the remarkable achievement we got in the last Smart India Hackathon 2024. And it is not a one-day show. The victory not came overnight, and we have worked a lot. Strategically, we have worked. That's what I'm here to tell the strategy, so that institution is really wanted to achieve. Definitely can get this. Okay. So this slide, I have given the information about our past success stories from 2018. So just have a look. The data clearly says that from the year 2018, we got one first prize. 2019, one first prize. 2020, one first prize. Then after that, 2022, there is a jump from 1 to 7 winners, and in 2023 9 winners, and 2024 last year 9 winners from Sairam institution. So this is what our past history, and how the institution has committed for innovation, and this is because of our commitment to the innovation we have got this recognition at the all India level. So this posters all about the last 3 years achievements. 2022 7 winners, 2024, 2023 4 winners, and 2024 9 winners from Sairam institution. So it's no the topic is clearly says that from transforming idea into solution. So for Smart India Hackathon, your idea plays vital role. Okay, so what is What is an idea? So ideation, the ideation started from idea. The symbolic representation of idea is the bulb, electric bulb. So we all have ideas, different ideas. So here we have a couple of students, a group of students assembled here to know or get the knowledge on Smart India Hackathon, and you are all going to participate in the upcoming Smart India Hackathon 2025. You are getting ready for this, and this session is really going to be eye opener for all of you, all of you. Okay, so definitely you would have some idea, and there are a lot of different types of ideas. I just want to tell you that my session is an introductory session, and I will touch upon the Smart India Hackathon rules and regulations and the problem statements and trust areas. Okay, so you may have some bright ideas, you may have some green ideas, you may have some business ideas, and some of your ideas may be broken ideas. Sometimes you may have very small ideas, sometimes you may have big ideas, sometimes you may have a collection of many ideas. Even without any idea you may be here. Okay, it doesn't matter. An idea is a thought or a concept which proposes a course of action to achieve a desired goal. So there will be a problem statement, there will be an idea, the idea will be converted into a problem statement, and for the problem statement we will identify the solution. Once the solution, we identify the solution, we'll go for developing it, a proof of concept or a prototype. Then we will go for the product development. Our journey is not going to end with product development. Even the objective of Smart India Hackathon is not just to celebrate your success during the grand finale of Smart India Hackathon. Furthermore, you need to travel from the product you are supposed to develop. You have to go for startup, and we want you to become an entrepreneur in the future. So entrepreneurial mindset, providing entrepreneurial mindset to every engineering and technology student is main focus of Smart India Hackathon. Please don't deviate from the objective of the Smart India Hackathon, because Government of India, through Ministry of Education and All India Council for Technical Education, have clearly given the guidelines. The main objective is to make you. We want we want you to see us as an entrepreneur in the future. So what we are, even the Government of India is trying to do is, through this Smart India Hackathon, is we want to embed the entrepreneurial mindset to each and every student. Okay, so I never miss Vinishama Sangar in any of my talks. Vinishama Shankar from a village in Tamil Nadu, and she come up with an innovative ideas when she was doing ninth standard. You are all doing your engineering education, higher education, but she became innovator, and this idea. The spark came to her in the year when she was doing ninth standard. Okay, and she was seeing the people, those who are doing this ironing people. Every street we will have one person, and the carbon monoxide being emitted from every this iron cot is going to harm the atmosphere. So she wanted to provide some kind of solution. So she came up with a solution, an idea of um, providing a solar enabled iron cart. Okay? For that, she got a lot of recognition from Government of India, even at the international level. And she applied for the H prize, and she became a finalist, and she has been called to present talk to UN, United Nations at New York. So she has given a talk. Everything is in the YouTube. So if you have time, please get more information about Vinisha Umar Shankar. Here, the co-founder of the Infosys, Mr. Narayana Murthy, once said, "India must solve its grand challenges before thinking in terms of global leadership." You may have an aspiration to become a global leader. I just wanted to give some of the examples of our global leaders. They are all really proud. They are proud of us. You know, you may also have some thought, some idea of to become a global leader. There is nothing wrong in that, but at the same time, must know one thing, that we have lot of problems, challenges in front of us. So who is going to provide? So I encourage everyone, because a group of students have joined from Mizoram University, and there will be a lot of native problems around you. So I encourage everyone to come up with your native problems and try to solve your native problems. All the SIH problems given, problem statement given by the ministries, various ministries, are native problems, their own problems. I encourage everyone, students must concentrate on your native problems. You have to come up with native problems during this period, your course of study. You have to try to solve some of the native problems as part of your capstone projects or as part of your academic projects. So I encourage everyone to concentrate and focus on your native problems. Okay, some of the native problems, I have taken this example from Chennai flood. Chennai is a place where every monsoon we get the heavy rainfall, and this is one of the peculiar problem of capital of India, Delhi, toxic air. So for the past 50 years, people are facing a lot of problems. Schools and colleges were shut down during this period. And there are a lot of solution to absorb, technological solution to absorb this carbon dioxide and convert it into usable products. But the lack of interest on investing on this type of work is very less in India. So that's what we are facing. So people like you can come up with some kind of solution, viable solution to solve these issues. Okay. And another recent peculiar problem or challenge, because 80% of the people in India living in villages. So the potable water is a challenging task, and we have to come up with some solution. Okay. So now I'm going to tell you some of the examples. This is, her name is Kavita Sukla from India, now settled in United States, and she started a project when she was a college student, when she was doing her graduation, and she proposed a proposal project. The project name is Fresh paper made up of spices, and she wanted to um, uh, develop a fresh paper to preserve the vegetables. So it's made up of the spices, and it's organic material. So even if you keep one piece of fresh paper inside a basket full of fruits or vegetable, it preserves it for a long time. And this is the childhood picture of Kavita Shukla, and she is sitting along with her grandma. And another innovation, I just wanted to say this. This is an umbrella. Okay, this umbrella, people would have experienced while during the rainy season, as in that you are traveling in a two wheeler and you are sitting back, and this wind will go one side, your umbrella will go one side, and the bike will go another side. Okay, so this, they have made a small change, a small design. They have made a small change in the design, and it withhold even 60 kilometers per week. This is a small kind of modification. We can say it's an innovation. And this is a peculiar information example I wanted to tell you is, see, left hand side you are seeing one type of floor mat, and right hand side you are seeing another type of floor mat. Normally, which one you prefer? By looking this, I want the response from the audience. Which one will is more attractive, and which one will you normally prefer? Response from the audience. Which one you will prefer? Okay. Yeah, Aryan and Macro Polo are saying that pink color. Okay, yes, exactly. Because of its nature, spur, and the attractive colors. The I want to tell you this. Left hand side you are seeing made in India product. Right hand side you are seeing made in China product. You know, we have to learn from that, from where they are doing the innovation. You know, So innovation everywhere, you can make innovation. So the simplest message I want to convey is, innovation is whatever you want to, wherever, whatever the things around you. You can say, for example, I have my iPhone here. If I want to make some changes in the innovation in in the iPhone cover, I can do it. Okay, so I have a flask in front of me. If I want to do something, make some modification, I can claim it is my innovation. I can do something about this flask. So innovation is very simple, and we want your problem solving skill. We want your creative thinking, design thinking, and above all, system thinking is very very important. You have to be a system thinker. Whatever you are seeing around you, just see it as a system. Okay, so nowadays the system thinking is a predominant the word. So everybody, I want every engineering student must undergo the system thinking. See everything as system, and think as a system thinker. Okay, I want to convey, as I mentioned earlier, problems are originated in the library and end up in library. The most of the institutions, what mistake we do is, we will try to take some problem statement. We will identify some problem statement from the some journals or some conferences, um, uh, written by somebody from somewhere, taken some data from somewhere which nowhere related to us, relevant to us. So that's what I encourage you to take native problems. Okay, problem must come from society. Don't search problems from the journals. Pick up problems from society and pick up problems from the industry. Okay, so best example, the MIT Design Lab, how people are working, and so you can, if you have time, you can just go to these websites and see the how people are working at the MIT Design Lab. And the startups and IPR, intellectual property rights, now the major pillars of education institution, and discovery, invention, innovations. What do you mean by innovation? Innovation is nothing but invention multiplied by commercialization. So if you want to claim something as innovation, there should be some new initiative, that is invention and commercialization. If there is no commercialization, there is no business, there is no money involved. Don't claim this as an innovation. And the difference between startups and entrepreneurship. Main objective of the Smart India Hackathon is to make everyone as an entrepreneur. So providing entrepreneurial mindset. So Don't forget it. Okay. So once your product, your solution has been recognized by the by at this point in the hackathon, next step you are supposed to do is, so fine tune your product and try to catch the market and implement it in the proper places. Okay, so you can explore on sustainable development goals. United Nations has given 17 sustainable development goals, these goals, and try to provide some contribution to sustainable development goals when you do your final year projects. Okay. Albert Einstein once said, if I had an hour to solve a problem, I would spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem and 5 minutes thinking about solution. It's very clear, the human tendency, especially student tendency. Whenever you get a problem, we want immediate solution. We will immediately try to jump, especially the computer science who have experienced in the laboratory. The moment you receive the problem statement, you will switch on your computer and try to do some coding and try to find out. But it is not correct. Okay, so spend more time on thinking about the solution. And Albert Einstein clearly said, if I had 1 hour 55 minutes, I'll think about the problem, and 5 minutes think about the solution. So a problem well stated is a problem half solved. Here SIH, the main advantage of SIH is now the problem statements. They give the problem statement in a very professional way, and you need not worry about it. And it is a problem well stated, is a problem half solved. A well stated problem you will get. Okay. So, my dear students, I want to tell something about the Smart India Hackathon, Sairam innovation ecosystem. You would have wondered that how things are happening, in Sairam. The reason is, as I mentioned earlier, it is not a one day show. We have not achieved something overnight. we did it systematically, and we have implemented the Sairam innovation ecosystem with a specific purpose of uh, getting visibility in the national level, international level. We have initiated this program in the year 2020. It's all about competition-based learning model, and Smart India Hackathon is a new initiative or new experience for Sairam students, because our pedagogy is a hackathon-oriented pedagogy, and we call it as competition-based learning model. You would have heard about project-based learning model. You would have heard about experience-based learning model. So I can say on top of it, this competition-based learning model we have adopted as a pedagogy, learning pedagogy for Sairam institution. We have come up with the four hackathon. So it is compulsory for all the students. See, all the students. Normally, an engineering students will do the projects only in the final year, whereas IRM students will start the projects from the first year onwards. Here, we have split it into four phases. The first phase is problem identification, problem generation, or idea generation. Second phase is idea validation and finding out the solution. Third one is for the validated idea, developing prototype is a third phase. It will happen at third year. Final year, the product development will happen. So it's a slow and steady process. And this slow and steady process, student will learn many things. And for everything, they will be getting credit also. For that, we have introduced Idea Engineering Lab in the first semester, Idea Engineering Lab 2 in the second semester. So we give an experience to the students. Will give them an immersion program and field exposure visit to encourage them to visit the nearby villages and get interacting. They will be interacting with the facilitator and experts available at the State Institute of Rural Development Panchayat Raj. The main reason is we encourage students to come up with native problems. In the first year, they can submit a number of ideas. So there will be a competition we call Sairam STG Ideathon. It is a hackathon, year-long program. Every week, 2 hours they will use are dedicated for this initiative, and one credit will be given for first semester and one credit will be given to second semester. When they come to second year, they will they can they, the problem or idea will be narrowed down to one. In the first year, they can submit a number of ideas. When they come to second year, it will be narrowed down to one idea, one bright idea, the idea which they have the highest confidence to go for product development. Here, the entrepreneurial education will be complete. Entrepreneurial education will be given to them. And the first year powered by SIRD, and second year powered by Vadhwani Foundation. So here we will teach them the entrepreneurial education, starting from the customer validation till the business model canvas development. Okay. So once the ideas are validated, the business model developed, they will come up with business model develop. So the competition is called Sairam SDG Salvata. And third year, when they come to third year for the verified idea, they start developing prototype, and we provide them bootcamp technological training based on their domains. Say, for example, students those who are doing projects on IoT, they will get exclusively training, 2 days bootcamp training on IoT. For material science, we will provide them. For electrical vehicle, EV vehicle, we'll provide them an exclusive training for 2 days bootcamp training for students. It encourage them to go for peer learning also. And at the end of the third year, they will develop a prototype. And final year, when they come to final year, the name of the competition is Sairam STG Inspirathon, where they will develop the project and publish paper, patent publication, technology transfer, setting up the startups. Everything will happen here. Okay, so we proudly say that it's an initiative by an engineering and technology institution to generate mass entrepreneurship. This we have practiced the students to the hackathon based learning model pedagogy. So that's so that we can able to achieve. Okay, I told Idea Engine Lab 1 and Idea Engine Lab 2, which we have introduced for first year. Idea Engine Lab 1, we teach them United Nations sustainability and the sustainable development agenda. And the second module is all about universal SDG targets. Okay, then SDG and Indian Gram Panchayat. The students will get exposure on Indian Gram Panchayat, and in the fourth module, they will get exposure on various government schemes, both central government and state government schemes available for the rural villages, and the community engagement, then idea generation. So in the second semester, they will be studying about basics of design thinking in electrical, then embedded systems, mechanical engineering. So once they get the basic knowledge on the fundamental basic engineering, core engineering domains, we will help them to align their ideas with SDG and entrepreneurship mindset. We will provide them education will be given to them. Scouts for SDG, another initiative, and we will get a lot of information on Scout for SDG, especially the youth must know Scout for SDG, and it will help them to compete in Sairam SDG idea. Okay. These are some of the outcomes which we have received through this process, not only Sairam SDG, not only Smart India Hackathon. There were a number of other achievements. Public paper publication have raised from 200 to 700. NRF ranking, especially RP, got linear growth from 2020 to 2024. Even it has reflected in placement, TCS placement. It was 177 in 2023, and it became 299 in 2024, and it became 568 in 2025. So the placement and the pattern from the student work, we published only three patents in the year 2021, and it became 18 in 2022 and became 58 in 2023. Last year, student work alone, we have published around 126 patents. These are all some of the remarkable achievements that we have achieved through this. And this is one of the award which we have received for this particular initiative by New Code at IIT Delhi in the month of March. And in the month of April, again, the startup Mahakum held at New Delhi. I have applied for this best pre-incubation program at university. These are all the finalists. I have competed with IM Lucknow, IIT, Roopur, Pearl University, Gujarat, and finally the Sairam Innovation Ecosystem is the winner of the best pre-incubation program at university level at Startup Mahakum 2025. And we have received a lot of other IEEE projects. Some of the examples this year we have received $4,300 for the portable this particular IEEE epics projects, and another IEEE epic project we have received 6,650 US dollar for the tech for good, another initiative of IEEE. For IEEE, I want to tell you that it will helpful for you, the students of Mizoram University. Please be a member of IEEE and be an active member in IEEE societies, various societies. You will get a lot of funding opportunities, especially Central University like you, and you have a lot of your colleges, since your university is located in the rural place. There will be a lot of funding opportunities. So I encourage everyone. I encourage Dr. Ambedkar to give awareness on IEEE. Even Sairam is ready to provide some kind of a knowledge sharing session to Mizoram University students to become a vibrant participants in IEEE. So these are all the recent achievements: $6,217, 7,447 US dollars. These are all some of the achievements. In addition, there's 6 lakh rupees we have got from Niti Priyas, and for the Project Deep Blue Season 10, we have got 1,50,000. And EDA Hackathon, we have received 1 lakh. These are all some of the achievements of the. Let us come to the Smart India Hackathon 2025. The long awaiting is now. This is the roadmap of the Smart India Hackathon. So now we are in the month of September, August. They have released the problem statement. Hope you have gone through the problem statements. They have given it everything in there. So registration for the Spark is already over. We have received the Spark confirmation. And internal hackathon now, every institution has to conduct internal hackathon. Now this is the time you are getting ready for internal hackathon. I will give you some tips how the internal hackathon can be done. And the once it is the internal hackathon got over, so you will be going for the uploading the ideas into SIH portal, and the nomination of top 45 or 50 teams. Then screening the idea will happen. Then for the grand final result announcement will happen. Then we will be called for the grand finale, and announcement of the result will come. Okay, so your journey is not going to end till this. Okay, the implementation milestones you have to carefully go through it. Identify the teams among the winning teams. So after the SIH got over, the Ministry of Education will identify, AICT will identify the winning team, and they will get the consent from the team for developing further development of your projects, because all the solution, all the problems which you are going to take and providing solutions are for the ministry of various ministries of government of India. So when you are going to develop a solution and when you are going to develop a product for the particular ministry, they will get the consent from you, and they will provide the internship opportunity, a lot of internship opportunity available for you, that you can closely associated, you can collaborate with directly collaborate with the ministries, various ministries, and you will get an option to um, develop your prototype, and beta version can be tested, and finally you can implement at the customer place. Here the ministries. Okay, this is the long-term journey for the Smart India Hackathon. And the problem statement this year, they have given 17 problem statements: smart automation, agriculture, food technology, rural development, fitness and sports, smart vehicles, heritage and culture, transportation and logistics, medtech, biotech, health tech, robotics and drones, clean and green technology, tourism, renewables and sustainable energy, blockchain and cybersecurity, space technology, smart education, disaster management, toys and games, miscellaneous. Okay, these are all the various problem statements. Okay, under each thrust areas, we will be getting a lot of problem statement. I encourage everyone to thoroughly go through it and come up with take the problem which is closer to you, or if you have already started some work and it is related to your work, and please opt those problem statements. In Sairam, we normally do the, since we initiate the project development at the early stage, even the second year students and third year students are much aware of their domain and problem statement. We will check whether this problem statement is aligned with their academic project. Okay, if it is matches with our academic projects, then we will be those two teams will be allowed to go for or apply for only those problem statements. Okay, this is a small strategy we apply at Sairam institution. And team formation, you must be very careful. Each team consists of 6 members, and at least make sure that one female member present in the team, and the members from all years. Okay, don't stick on with one department. Department team must be formed, and it is better if you have third year students and final year students, combination of third year students and final year students. Even we have the history of involving first year students in 2023 and 2022. One team fully constituted by first year students. Okay, no, don't restrict the students. Any students can participate, and please look into that. The combination, one female must be there, and interdisciplinary team must be there, and make sure that the teams from various years are participating. Okay, each in a single team. Okay, so the problem statements are available in the website. You can walk through it, and participation rules. Member may join in only one team. You cannot be a member cannot be a part of two teams. Okay, so what I want to tell you is, when you conduct your internal hackathon, so the organizer, especially Spark, must be very careful of selecting the teams. Okay, assume that you have identified the teams and various clean and green energy, smart education. So I encourage you, not don't encourage a single team is evaluating all the ideas. You yourself can identify, constitute, come up with a evaluation team based on their expertise, competency of the faculty members. So you need to have a evaluation committee for smart education. You need to have a evaluation committee for the smart space technology, and you need to have a separate evaluation committee for smart automation, smart vehicle. So, hello. Yeah. How many teams are going? Only two teams. Dr. Ambed, internal hackathon is the experience. Whether it is less, don't skip the internal hackathon. Better to conduct. It will get more and in expert the committee. Let the committee validate and give them the solution. And when the committee is reviewing an idea, the committee members will come up with different suggestions, and there may be suggestion that you can link with some industry people also. So, better to have internal hackathon irrespective of the number of teams going to participate. Thank you. So this way, this how we can. What you can do is you can fine tune the ideas, fine tune the teams, and you can provide some kind of advices to the students to reform the teams based on the expertise of the students. Sometimes the teams may not aware of the bright students, but the committee members can give suggestion to add one or two members from your own experience that to add some of the team, some of the members from other departments in the team. So these are all possible if you conduct internal hackathon. So internal hackathon is a powerful one. That's what SIH is encouraging institutions to keep internal hackathon. So internal hackathon, please conduct the internal hackathon. Don't skip the internal hackathon. So these are some of the guidelines. And as I mentioned earlier, that to become an entrepreneur, you need to have excellent leadership skill, good dictator, creative and innovative, ability to judge people, excellent manager, communication. And I have given few examples of the most admire entrepreneurship. Encourage everyone to focus your research on these areas, the sustainable development goals and other areas. So, Uber, the world's largest taxi company, owns no vehicle. Facebook, the world's largest popular media owner, creates no content. Alibaba, the most valuable retailer, has no inventory. Airbnb, the world's largest accommodation provider, owns no real estate. It's all came from their bright ideas. So idea is powerful, and I encourage everyone to come up with bright ideas. This my visiting card. You can take a snapshot for any professional assistant. You can contact me. This is my name, Dr. Rene Robin. I have an YouTube channel, Rene Robin, and I encourage everyone to. You can see a lot of videos with respect to the innovation, startups, entrepreneurship, intellectual property right, and another subject related videos are available in my YouTube channel. So I encourage you to visit my YouTube channel. So once again, I thank Mizoram University, especially Dr. Ambedkar, for inviting me to give my knowledge, to share my knowledge to Mizoram students, university students. And we have two students from Sairam institutions. They have, successfully participated in SIH and won prizes in the previous edition. Mr. Sriram is here and Mr. S.M. Selva Vignesh, both from Sairam institutions, and they will share their experience, how they have formulated their team, how they have prepared for the Smart India Hackathon, how they faced, the grand finale, and how they have competed, how they faced the evaluators, how the evaluation will happen. So everything I request Mr. Sriram and Mr. Selva to share your knowledge to the participants. If you have any questions with related to my presentation, now is the time to ask the questions. Otherwise, we can go for the next presentation, next by Sriram. Yeah, please. it won't be an issue. But if there is a tie between your team and other team in the grand finale, then definitely the prize will be given to the interdisciplinary team. So these are the nuances we are giving to you. Nuances we are giving to you. Okay. Thank you. Try to accommodate at least one student from other department, if possible. Thank you. Please proceed, Selva. Oh, what Selva is saying that 2023 they allowed only interdisciplinary. It is allowed. What I am saying is it is allowed, though it is allowed, but it is better to go with interdisciplinary. Okay, okay. Thank you, Selva. Please proceed. Who is going to start? Sriram or Selva? Okay. Okay. Thank you, Selva, for sharing your wonderful insights. Selva has attended under software category, and now we have Mr. Sri Raman. Sri Raman, one of the vibrant students of Sairam institutions, and the last year he participated in the hardware category. So I request Mr. Sri Ram to present his experience. Yes, yes, yes.
all hopes, but but there is also a miracle popped out at that minute. Just before 7 days in SIH 2024, like SIH 2024 is scheduled in December 11. We got a mail around December 4 that congratulations, you have been selected for the finals as a wildcard entry. More than happiness and surprising, we got shock and sad at that moment. Why? Because we completely demolished our previous work. As we felt that this project is not enough, not work, we demolished all and restarted again the project in our train journey. Then from day one,
1 minute,
yes, sir.
I have one doubt. You are
Yes.
you are shortlisted. You are selected for hardware domain, right?
Yes, sir.
based on okay. In the implementation, anything they will give in the financial aspect, they will support to you.
Actually, the Smart India Hackathon will provide around 20,000 as a bomb bill, sir. Like we can able to purchase what are the components we need, and we have to submit the bills at the end of the competition, sir.
No. I am asking during the, because you are telling before submitting the PPD, we are not implemented much, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
After shortlisted, we start the implementation, or before that we start the implementation?
Sir, actually, we just built our prototype from the day one in the SIH competition only, sir. From there, we are already purchased our components, and the college we went into Galbatias universities provided us some components when we are needed, sir. It's based upon the node center we are heading up to, sir. We can also able to order up in the college itself, sir, because it's gonna be a 5 long-lasting days.
Okay.
So, thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
So from the day one, we pushed ourselves to an extreme to give the best. And also at the end of the day 4, we almost prepared a best prototype. But but again the moment, wait a minute, came in. What happened now is our proto got short circuited in the at the day and end of day 4, and the entire thing got down and again a restart. But we didn't give up. Without sleep and continuous work for finally 9 hours, we gave our final presentation to our judges. The juries have been a great threat for us at the beginning, because the questions they have been asking and the things they have told us to do is something difficult and something more spontaneous. Like we have prepared we have prepared a sort of solution at the beginning. When we did this solution and presented to them, they told some changes, and they told us to entirely change the methodology we are doing and try out some new methods. So that also we tried and we give our best, and finally that moment has arrived. We won the SIH 2024 hackathon. So I just want to say, what's the moral here? First thing, just work and don't listen to any discouragements or any disbeliefs. Just work the with your full potential to the project, and try to get something that we with the spirit that we have to build the best prototype in the SH, and you should not fear about anything. And also connect with your seniors, the related your project related seniors, mentors and guides, because some feedbacks and perspectives given another look for our project. When we got a rough draft of our project idea, it's looked very bland. When we contacted our seniors, our EC seniors, they gave them some inputs, and when collaborating this, that became a more innovative thing in that sense. And also, our juries will also give some suggestions on spot in the competition zone. So we have to follow their suggestions too, because in SIS is mostly follows the like a customer salesman relationship only, because we are going to give a project or a product based on the needs of the customer. So we have to adapt the changes too, and we have to go through with their problems too. So we have to listen to them and analyze and learn from the mistakes. What we did is, what we analyzed from the top to bottom, what the wrongs we did and what we have to correct it. Then we came a final solution as a perfect one. Until that, there have been long-lasting mistakes, long-lasting flops that have been the most terrible ones. But we have to focus it on and learn from the mistakes, and we have to crack it up in a more good thing. So finally, fight till the end, even if you know you're gonna fail. we already know that it's going to be very tough for us, because we an entire demolished. We prepared an idea just before a few days among the finalists. We didn't have even implemented or tested it, but we are going to new all new fresh product in that date only, when our other competitors are already done some project in their previous months or previous time. They have been in a practice, and we are being like a newcomers, but we fight it until the last minute, and that's the most valuable reason why we win this SIH 2024. So this is one of the thing I have to say with my personal is only a team can win by themselves itself. Like if we are having a spirit full of 6 members, like with passion and technical knowledge and all the things, only we can win means no. We needs the support of everyone. Like as already said, we need the support of our mentors, our seniors, and also sometimes our teammates too, to crack this achievement, because it's not a one man's effort or one team's effort. It's a collective effort that can bring up glory to one team. That's what I say. In our story, we would like to thank our these peoples, like our mentor Dr. Umamageshwan sir, our guide Parasvajandan sir, and our Dean Innovation Dr. Rene Robin sir, and our seniors Jnana Padmesh and Vijendran, and my friends, and also finally our chairman and CEO Dr. Sai Prakash Leomuthu sir, because each played a crucial role in our journey of this doers into achievers. That's where the role of everyone carries a major play in our journey. So we have to listen to everyone, whether it is right or wrong. Listen to them, and we can able to crack it up what is right and what is down for our project. So thank you all for this wonderful opportunity into explaining this. And if you have any doubts or anything at any time, just drop me a text and LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn profile, and connect with me. And I was sure that you are all gonna have a blast season in, this year. And all the best to all. Thank you so much, Rene Robin sir, for this opportunity. Thank you, Mizoram University. Thank you.
They
Sure,
didn't know. That's fine.
definitely, sir.
It
One
is
minute.
very useful for my student. That's why.
So actually, this is we prepared for another pitching event, so that only we modified it. This comes our first page, sir. Actually, so what we did is first we proposed what we gonna do in a short manner. Like what is our approach of our idea? Like basically we built a product called a chlorine testing kit. For this, we built this. First, we developed an idea approach of what the step-by-step thing we are gonna do. Like first, we have the 3 steps we are carried out, and in the right hand side, we detailedly mentioned with some pictures that what is the project, what the process is about each one. So for baseline measurement, what we are going to do, for chlorine detection, what we are going to do, and data processing, what we are going to do. Like it's carried out like the entire abstract of our project, sir. And for leaving, not leaving this gap, we used it for mentioning our objectives. Like what's the objectives of our project, and what are the benefits, something like that. We mentioned here. Next comes the second slide. So for an additional thing, we have provided our 3D model. Like before going on into our preparing our problem state PPT, we have developed this 3D model. This actually carries out in essence what the project is exactly about. And also we provided the flow charts, process flow, how the project is going to work in a visual medium, sir. Like previously we have collaborated these 2 slides into one slide. And we also provided a technical approach, like what are the components we are going to use, and what are the machine learning, like we have implied machine learning model, and what is the machine learning model we have implied, like that, the technical stack, tech stack. And this is our prototype we have developed during our SciHack Hackfest. Like we have attached it for like some saying that we gain a rough POC, proof of concept of our project. If we are being selected, we will develop this project for sure. Then actually previously these two slides have been in a combined state. So this comes our second slide. This is the unwanted slide actually. So this is a third slide actually. So we have mentioned what is the feasibility of our project, like how feasible it will be, like in all the categories, like socially, technically, and financially, like that they have mentioned, and also with the streamlines they have guidelines they have provided, and also the viability when it comes to a market, how it how beneficial it will be, and how practical it will be. And coming up into our SDG alignments, as our institution is more focused into SDGs, so we are also used this concept SDG alignment, which will be able to make sure that our project is something unique from the others, like some features or some categories we are using which will be unique. And so this is our impacts, benefits, and use cases. What we here mentioned, like we define what will be the impact and how will be and how they will be benefited, and also we use the use cases like that. We somewhat use design thinking here, like who will be the users and what how they are going to be used and how they are going to be benefited. Like that, we have been implemented the use cases here, sir. And there comes the last slide. This is our actually we use this as a reference. What are the papers or research papers or journals we have been inspired or we have learned this to build this project, and also some articles. And also this shows our research works, like before getting onto our problem statement, we have done some researches on what the really the problem is about, and what the things they have been needed, like that some research work, like we can basically say some groundworks we have already done. So we have attached these two in the PPT, sir. So that's the end of our PPT. Actually, the PPT is gonna comprise of only 4 slides. So we have made this PPT with those 4 slides. And if anything needed, we can able to add more data into that too. Like we have to be focused in one thing, that your PPT should be stand tall among all the PPTs that gonna compete with you. So that we have to be sure that how we are gonna make our PPT stands out from all, and how it will be creative and can attract the pulse of the reviewer and evaluator. So
Okay, thank you very much.
thank
Sir,
you.
I got the PPT, sir.
Oh, please, can you show?
Yes, sir.
Student, please kindly look for the PPT. Right?
So this was our PPT. 1 minute, sir. So this is the first slide which explain how the solution is going to be. So what we did is just a 2-line statement of the solution, just in the key points, and we highlighted everything that seems to be very important to us. So that is and how it's going to solve the problem. So here it is. So, and then we gave the workflow in a sequence form. So these are the things that we made. So here's the user interface, how the whole process is going to look for the user. So in technical approach, here it is a tricky part. We try to take a screenshot of everything what we did. Okay, here we can try to take screenshot of only what we did, but we took the interface and everything. It seems to be unnecessary. But what we try to do is try to create an impression that we created this. We didn't took images from any online sources. So instead of just taking the main content, you also take the screen around the borders and everything. So this will create an impression that you have done it like that, sir. And next thing is we try to implement our own faces in the screenshots. This also does the same thing. It will create an impression like your team have done it. So that's, and here we divide into 2 things: the software part and the technical part. So here the software part, everything is mentioned as using the logo, so you can easily understand it. You don't have to read it. So here we have given SWOT analysis. This is will show the strength of your project, weakness, opportunity, threat. So these are the things you need to include. Feasibility. So how well you're gonna project work in the real time. So like that you have to give some points. So here we have shared about the strategy. So how we are going to promote our project into a financial thing. So in what are the ways we can impact and give a form benefit to the society or to the environment. So we created a one line sentence for everything that we're gonna present. So we also did inserted some links of research what we have done for this project, and here we have included the previous projects that we have worked on. Our team has worked on. So these are some screenshots that we have from the project.
Hello, Silva. I have one question.
Okay.
Does this link to redirect to the GitHub link or a particular website where the project
No,
is
no, no,
hosted?
no. We try to incorporate everything as a YouTube link, so that instead of just they seeing a GitHub link, you have to download it and you have to use it, right? So to see the interface and everything. So we mostly try to do it in a YouTube link.
Okay, and for this particular SIH PPT, you prepared a YouTube video, right?
Yes, sir.
And it is totally completely based on the prototype or the MVP.
Uh,
Uh,
it is based on prototype or the previous projects which is related to the same domain.
okay, okay, sure, sure. So how much minutes should it take for the particular video?
This is a video of our previous project which I've done in the same domain. So these are the previous projects. I will show you the video of what we've done.
Okay, sure.
Selva, I think it's enough. You can stop the video.
So last thing I would just want to say, if you're not selected for the SIH, it's nothing. I can just try the same project in many other things. For example, IEEE. For example, one of my friend got selected in SIH, but unfortunately he didn't win. He lost due to 1 point. So he didn't fail there. So he tried in Epics. He got around $6,400 in USD. Like Raman shared the poster of it in the presentation. So he even got selected for a startup hackathon in Delhi. So he even gone to Malaysia for a presentation, IEEE presentation. There they won the overall presentation award, and now they are going for Goa for a Purple Fest. So just because they lost in Smart India Hackathon, it doesn't end over there. They tried everything. Now they are going for Purple Fest, which is an international level event, which is happening in Goa. So it doesn't end here. SH doesn't end here. You can just move on to the next thing. So don't worry, guys. That's it.
Okay, sure, sure.
Excuse me. I just want to ask what is the optimum font size we should prefer in making slides?
Actually, they have a limit. They have a limit of slides, so it's gonna be only 4 slides you are gonna make.
Yes, yes. But I'm just asking what is the font size you're using?
It's your wish, bro. It's your wish. You can
Because
like
sometimes
it should be visible to the evaluators when they are evaluating. That's the criteria. Actually, we used upon like some pages we used 20 font. In some pages we used 12 font. That's not a criteria there.
okay.
Without presenting, but the reviewer will understand what you try to tell. That is very very important. Right?
Yes, sir. Actually,
That is the
in our experience, like in both B and Silva, we have to say this one thing as a common that try to express your PPT or make your PPT more visually beautiful. Because the first thing that they have to get attracted to your PPT, and they should have an feel that we must read this PPT first. Because as I said, they are gonna have a lot of problems and lot of PPTs, and they wanna select only 5. So make first thing instead of making this for essays or something
avoid the
articles like
more
that.
content, right? To
Yeah,
avoid
sir.
more content, right? You go for some pictorial representation. Easily they understand by the reviewer. That is our
Yeah, sir.
we do it, right?
That's the
Okay,
thing,
that
sir.
manner we prepare the PPT. We will start this step, right?
Yeah, sure, sir.
Please, student, you should try for that manner, right? Easily, if suppose you are not explain anything, but the reviewer just look the PPT, the reviewer understand what you try to tell in the PPT, right? That manner, the reviewer they satisfied, then obviously you are satisfied for that student, right? Essentially, okay.
Sure, sir. Sure,
That
sir.
manner students should prepare, right? So, if any other doubt for the student side, please directly ask to the friends, right?
Also, about the images, like you have used all the images that is owned by you, or like some, or you were just taken from somewhere, like somewhere internet or something.
No, that's why he's told. But some images we are taking from the internet also. Some images you make yourself, right? That is also good. Okay. Suppose your face also involved that PPT. That is also good, right? Then they understand. Okay, the student do something, right?
Yes, sir. The
Okay.
project we are gonna do is should combine both our real-time insights and the internet insights too, sir.
Both. Exact that manner you. Okay. Okay. Any other question? Please directly ask to the resource persons.
Also, like in which language we have to present in the that if like we qualify the PPT
English,
round?
purely English.
Purely English. Okay.
Yeah, and when we are making the video, we have to add the subtitles too. That's mandatory.
Okay. Subtitles. Okay.
Yeah.
Any other question from anyone?
I think there is no more questions, sir, from our end.
If no further questions, Dr. Ambedkumar, we can wind up the session.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Sauman, Mandal, can you give?
Okay, sir. Thank you everybody for this session. And rest of the team, is there any questions you have in mind right now? Please
Okay.
share.
Okay. Oh, no question, right?
Mm, okay, okay. There is no more questions, sir. I think we can't end this session.